Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for a 2nd down.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Setting up to throw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First carry here for Jordan James. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On the move, past the 40. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that is
coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! A Giants has it! But he won't get any further into enemy territory. Had the makings of something bigger momentarily, but they catch him a little beyond midfield and limit the damage to a blocked point after. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So already on their first drive. They're going to burn a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
19 target.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here we go, Giants. Go.
Throwing on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Luke Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Elliott connects there, and that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
They couldn't quite match the score, but at least they were able to cut in half and really offer a counter punch, now incumbent upon their defense to do their job.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go.
Money with James. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Throwing now on 1st down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers Tigers stretch their early lead to 9. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Come on, set, go!
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Go! Bronco 80!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing from the gun. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 13-3 our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And they take him down right along the 30.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. That is rejected at the line, as we say in Hoop Song. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Hey. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Now leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
60 Maverick, 60 Panther 11, Panther 11.
4th down, pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
49ers to the line, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
He's got a man left. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or two before he can get to that 20. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco. Now run, James. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
To throw here on 1st down. Escapes out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Throwing the out route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pass play now. This is McCaffrey, left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's a throw. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49ers side.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. So it's going to be a second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Looking in the air here. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Come on.
They are throwing it again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, ready?
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49ers 16-yard line.
Liking it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that, but the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game.
Giants 10. Jake Elliott.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll come out throwing. And he put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Back to throw. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. All right, back to the ground game here. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
It's a gain of a yard. 49er, first down.
Back to throw now. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down from the 42. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Down to the 10. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Giants 10.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's the final play of our first half.
Get it. Go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 14. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Go. Ready, ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
65, 65, 18 Cardinal, 18.
Working now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here we go, set.
Back to the air they go on second down. Forced out to his right. Nathan Ryan airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Go.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. They give left side to James. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Giants take
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Come on, Kenny.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing on 2nd. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Working on 1st down. Rose caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready.
I'll throw it. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set to go now from the 35. Here's a give inside to James. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Here is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. Pass is pulled in by James. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Let's go. 19.
4th down, pass coming. Taking a deep shot here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
27, Giants 17. Pinheiro set.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready?
It's a design boot. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
So first down from the 41.
Go!
Design quarterback run here. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. This time looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Running with James. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Mikey, 7-3.
Carry here for James. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight. Ready?
Sending him on the dive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
First down, 49ers.
Here's James running right. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Back at the 41-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Connecting on the slant. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Piniero's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return starts from the goal line. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trailing by 13. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 60 by 6.
He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And it's good for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
4 yards.
The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They step up to a 2nd and 11 here following the sack. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Brought in right side. And he's brought down at the line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Now to throw. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Let's go. 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Desperation time here. Well, caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers.